Rise to oppose the motion moved by
Australia's first female Prime Minister.
She never wanted children or marriage. She has never had to make room for the frustrating demands and magnificent responsibilities of caring for little babies, picking up sick children from school, raising teenagers, not to mention the needs of a husband or partner.
Bill Heffernan after he made that remark about the now Deputy Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, being deliberately barren.
She's going to go down the sewer.
On her first trip west, an egg thrower gave the Prime Minister a cracking welcome.
I can't remember a thing from the debate, just those earlobes.
A white suit jacket she often favours has an uncomfortable-looking fastening that causes her stomach and sides to flare out in an unflattering manner.
Mr Pengilly described Julia Gillard as a dog,
offering this comment on the Prime Minister.
Your name is not Julia, but Julia.
The people that elected this bloody bitch in. It's the witch! Yeah!
Loathing and contempt.
I'm putting her in a chaff bag and hoisting her to the Tasman Sea.
It is absolutely laughable. The woman's off her tree. And quite frankly, they should shove her and Bob Brown in a chaff bag and take them as far out to sea as they can and tell them to swim home.
Not coincidentally, the Liberal Club dinner auctioned a chaff bag jacket signed by the broadcaster.
It's designed for non-productive old cows. Julia Gillard's got to watch out. This was apparently met with laughter.
All of these blinking, bleeding heart Labor lawyers from here on in, screaming bloody hypocrites they are. They ought to be out there kicking her to death.
If anybody had the opportunity to slit Julia Gillard's throat...
Oh, yes, Julia.
Yes.
The beautiful Julia Gillard.
Well, beautiful. Oh, dear.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I see.
She can't help it.
I know. I mean, none of us can help what we look like. That's very true.
But they think the parents could have done some sort of preventative, like, you know, we are both too ugly to produce children, so we won't.
You've got a big ass, Julia. Just get on.
Are you suggesting to me that when it comes from Julia, no doesn't mean no? If the Prime Minister wants to make, politically speaking, an honest woman of herself...
An obscene description of the Prime Minister's body on a menu at a Liberal Party fundraiser.
Among the items on the menu, Julia Gillard Kentucky fried quail, small breasts, huge thighs and a big red box.
Tim's gay.
Well...
No, that's not me saying it, that's a myth.
Well, that's absurd.
Yeah, but you hear it. He must be gay, he's a hairdresser.
Someone even wrote on a news website she should be assassinated.
Another one says, please, don't have that lying bitch on your program again. I had to move the dial to another station.
Look, I can say this, but you can't. She's a menopausal monster, and she needs to resign.
The Australian taxpayer even pays for the toilet paper she uses. Does she go down to the chemist to buy the tampons, or is the Australian taxpayer paying for those as well? In my opinion, Julia Gillard is a piece of crap.
Julia Gillard's father,
Look, I'm a father of daughters. I'm very proud of it. Some of the things that have been said in the last 3 years have been disgusting. They cannot be accepted, whatever happens from here on. And we've got to find a way. We've got to find a way to get back in control of the public square. And this is the place where that happens. The fringe has invaded the middle. It's got to be put back on the fringe.
When I first put myself forward for consideration as Labor leader in 2010, I had the overwhelming support of my colleagues to do so. I thank them for that, and I thank them for giving the opportunity not only to me, not only to serve the nation, but to serve as the first female Prime Minister of this country. In the years in which I've served as Prime Minister, predominantly I have faced a minority parliament, and I've also faced internal division within my political party. It has not been an easy environment to work in. But I am pleased that in this environment, which wasn't easy, I have prevailed to ensure that this country is made stronger and smarter and fairer for the future. I am very proud of what this government has achieved, which will endure for long term. Very proud of the way in which we achieved health reform against the odds with newly elected Conservative leaders. Very pleased that we pushed through and put a price on carbon, and historic reform that will serve this nation well and which required us to have the guts and tenacity to stare down one of the most reckless fear campaigns in this nation's history. What we have achieved through disability care to launch on the 1st of July this year. Apparently an obvious reform to everyone now, but something that it took this Labor government to get done, and I am very proud of it. I am very proud too of the work that we have done in Australian schools. Today we passed the legislation which means 60% of school children are covered by our new reforms. But this great Labor mission must be concluded, not only in the days that remain to the 30th of June, but in the days beyond by Labor winning the federal election. It has been the defining passion of my life that every Australian child gets a great opportunity at a life of work, and the dignity that comes with work, gets a great opportunity for the education that they should have, and that reform is almost completed, and it needs to be part of the continuing Labor project to get it done. I'm also very proud of having commenced the Royal Commission into child sexual abuse in institutional settings. This Royal Commission is now working its way around the country. I believe it will have many years of work in front of it, but it will change the nation. It will change individual lives as people get to come forward and tell their story. It will change the nation because we will learn how to better protect our children for the future. I'm also very proud of the foreign policy achievements of this government. Things people said couldn't be done, we have done. Particularly, we have strengthened both our alliance with the United States while taking a major stride forward in our relationship with China. I'm very pleased too that we have taken big strides forward in other relationships, including our relationship with India. I am confident that I leave the Prime Ministership having strengthened the relationship with our major partners, every one of them. I want to just say a few remarks about being the first woman to serve in this position. There's been a lot of analysis about the so-called gender wars, me playing the so-called gender card, because heavens knows no one noticed I was a woman until I raised it. But against that background, I do want to say about all of these issues, the reaction to being the first female Prime Minister does not explain everything about my Prime Ministership, nor does it explain nothing about my Prime Ministership. I've been a little bit bemused by those colleagues in the newspapers who have admitted that I have suffered more pressure as a result of my gender than other Prime Ministers in the past, but then concluded that it had zero effect on my political position or the political position of the Labor Party. It doesn't explain everything, it doesn't explain nothing, it explains some things. And it is for the nation to think in a sophisticated way about those shades of grey. What I am absolutely confident of is it will be easier for the next woman and the woman after that and the woman after that, and I'm proud of that.
Du même endroit. I can hear you, Jerry, but I get nothing on the night.
In Kigali, she wakes up, she makes that choice. In Hanoi, Natal, Ramallah, in Tangier, she takes a breath, lifts up her voice. In Lahore, La Paz, Kampala, though she's half a world away, something in me wants to say, we are one woman, you cry and I hear you. We are one woman, you hurt and I hurt too. We are one woman, your hopes are mine, and we shall shine. In Wallace, she speaks the truth. She reaches out.